This year, Samsung is going big with the foldable phones, and there are a bunch of new updates we are going to see on Galaxy Z Flip 6, which we didn't saw on Z Flip 5, and Samsung is fixing one of the biggest issue on Z Flip 6. Now, after having a first look at the Galaxy Z Flip 6, honestly, it looks exactly same like the Galaxy Z Flip 5. The cover display seems exactly the same, but it didn't, which I'll share in the display chapter. Now, these renders were shared by OnLeaks, and they also gave us some details on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, which seems interesting. But first, let's talk about the outer design change. The sides on the Galaxy Z Flip 6 are slightly sharper and boxier design compared to the Z Flip 5, clear difference on the edges, and there are two microphone holes at the top. That is the whole design change from outside. Now, upon seeing the dimensions of Z Flip 6, we saw the difference. According to this render, it came with 165 into 71.7 into 7.4mm compared to 6.9mm on Z Flip 5. Can you spot the difference? Well, yes, Galaxy Z Flip 6 will be thicker than the Galaxy Z Flip 5, and by thicker design means there are some big internal changes coming on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, which is a great news. Now, the color options for the Z Flip 6 is also confirmed. There are 4 basic color options: light green, light blue, silver, and yellow, where Samsung changed the name of light green to mint and silver to silver shadow. And there are 3 low volume color options this year: crafted black, peach, and white. And I'm expecting Samsung would only offer these color options on Samsung's official website, and you would be lucky to get one of these in your hands. Either it would be a big change from Samsung or it would be the biggest mistake from Samsung. According to this render, which I showed earlier, Samsung is going with the same 3.4 inches cover display and a 6.7 inches inner display, nearly identical to the Galaxy Z Flip 5, which is a big disappointment. But according to display supply chain consultant Ross Young, Samsung would go with a bigger cover display on the Galaxy Z Flip 6. He claimed 3.9 inches instead of 3.4, which would be a big change, although the inner display would remain the same. Now, fingers crossed to get a bigger cover display. One more thing to notice about the Galaxy Z Flip 6 cover display, it is almost confirmed we are going to see a 120Hz refresh rate on cover display of Z Flip 6, which is a big change no one was talking about. Although we saw small changes in the design and display of Galaxy Z Flip 6 compared to the Flip 5, but the durability is one of the things which Samsung worked most, and that is why we're going to see the best results. First, let's talk about the cover display. Z Flip 6 will going to feature a new glass on cover display, Gorilla Glass Armor, which is 4 times scratch resistant compared to the Z Flip 5. This is the same glass used in the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and it performed really well in durability test. You should check out Zach's video for reference. This glass will also include anti-reflective coating, same as S24 Ultra, which is a plus point for the Z Flip 6. These features were not available on the Galaxy Z Flip 5. Now, the main thing started when we talk about the inner display. Foldables are still not very durable smartphones, and sometimes we get black lines in the display, which is a sign of damaged display. But this year, Samsung is going to use a thicker UTG ultra-thin glass on Z Flip 6, which will going to improve the durability of a Z Flip 6. Some rumors suggest it will be 50% thicker UTG compared to the Z Flip 5, which is a massive difference. Now, the second big thing is the hinge of a Z Flip 6 compared to the Z Flip 5. Last year, Samsung used a gapless hinge on Flip 5, which helps Flip 5 to close shut with a no gap between the hinge. This year, we are expecting even better hinge. They called it Iron Flex. At least for now, there is no confirmation on dustproofing with this new hinge, but last year, TMRU hinted towards a dustproof foldables, but no signs of it, at least for now. Still, Z Flip 6 will going to offer IPX8 rating only for water resistance and no dustproofing on Z Flip 6. The number of folds is what people are most curious about, but there is no big surprise in it. Z Flip 6 will also going to feature a 200,000 folds, although upon test it will going to last around 400,000 folds, similar to the Galaxy Z Flip 5. Everyone wants a less visible crease on Z Flip 6, and it seems like it will be true with the Z Flip 6. Sources claims after using a new UTG on Z Flip 6, we are going to see a less visible crease. Now, some also got even bigger claims. The crease is almost gone, which means thicker UTG gets the job done, not only improving the durability but also improve the crease on the Z Flip 6. Do you guys remember I said in the design part, Samsung did something amazing with the internals by increasing the thickness of a Z Flip 6? Well, this is what Samsung changed. The battery information of Galaxy Z Flip 6 is already out, and we got a rated capacity of 3880, which will be advertised as 4000 mAh, where Z Flip 5 rated capacity were 3591 mAh, which was advertised as 3700 mAh. Clearly, a big shift in the battery life of Galaxy Z Flip 6. Now, the main issue people faced on Z Flip 5 was its battery life, and now it is kind of fixed with a bigger battery. But things didn't stop here. Samsung is going to use a new software on Z Flip 6, which will going to even extend the battery on Z Flip 6. Some rumors suggest Samsung will going to give us similar features like a battery AI on Z Flip 6 and Fold 6, which will going to extend the battery. Some suggest 30 minutes more, and some claims 2 hours. And with a bigger battery on the Z Flip 6 and new software optimization, you can expect a big battery jump on Z Flip 6 compared to the Z Flip 5. Also, if you're expecting 45W fast charger, please don't. Samsung will going to give us a 25W fast charger, same as Z Flip 5, and I don't mind having the same charger. The charging speed difference will not that big compared to the Z Flip 5. Initially, we got a shocking news about the Z Flip 6 processor. Sources claims we might see Exynos processor on Z Flip 6. But later, thanks to a leaked Geekbench score, it confirmed we are going to see a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 made for a Galaxy processor on Z Flip 6, where the performance is real on Z Flip 6. We got the GPU scores of a Z Flip 6. It scored a 15050 GPU score. This is similar to the Galaxy S24 Ultra, having the same processor. Now, this Geekbench scores confirm we are going to see 8 gigs of RAM on Z Flip 6, similar to Flip 5. Some rumors do suggest 12 gigs, but no confirmation on it. Before talking about the storage options, I am a little bit concerned about the heating issue on Z Flip 6. If Z Flip 6 is having the same power as S24 Ultra, we need a bigger vapor chamber to help reducing the heat. But how Samsung manages to put a bigger vapor chamber in the Z Flip 6 would be a mystery, and if they go with the older option, we may see a small heating issues on Z Flip 6. Now, the storage options are also confirmed for the Z Flip 6, 256 gigs and 512 gigs. Exactly same as Z Flip 5, and sad but it is true, there is no 1TB version for the Z Flip 6. Before the confirmation of cameras, it was expected Samsung finally switched to a 50 megapixel sensor on Z Flip 6, but it seems like there is no change in it, since Z Fold 6 will going to feature the same cameras, and now rumors suggest we might see a same 12 megapixel main sensor and 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor on Z Flip 6, and there is no change in it. Maybe we'll see some software improvements which will going to slightly improve the camera performance, but don't expect big change. 2024 is the year of AI, and how is it possible that Samsung didn't offer new AI features on Z Flip 6? As we all know, Z Flip 6 will going to feature a new One UI 6.1.1 based on Android 14, and it will going to feature all the previous AI features we saw on S24 Ultra like circuit to search, document summarization and more. But it will also get more AI features which we didn't saw on S24 Ultra. ICE confirmed we may see video AI features on Fold 6 and Flip 6. I'm expecting we may see object removal in a video and night vision, which we first expected from S24 Ultra and now coming on the Z Flip 6. If you are thinking of these AI features will come to the Z Flip 5, yes they will, but limited features, not all features. With the price increase in the parts and adding the new AI features on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, we might see a price hike on the Flip 6. Last year, Samsung stuck with the same price, but this year is different, and the price increase is similar to the S24 Ultra, so both Z Fold 6 and Flip 6 will going to feature a price hike this year, at least $100 price increase on Flip 6, which is a massive jump, but if you pre-order, you may get some gifts which would be helpful. Now it depends why you want to switch to Z Flip 6. Either it will be a performance difference or battery life. Other than that, you won't see much difference between Flip 5 and Flip 6. Yes, if we saw slightly bigger cover display, it would be a good change, but not that big. Also, if you want new AI features, and potentially it is expected we may see a 7 years of OS updates on Z Flip 6, then sure, Flip 6 is a good choice to go for, but don't expect a day and night difference. The biggest difference you can see is the battery life. With that said, if you are still here, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!